Assalamu alaikum. This is Dr. Huda Abu Tayyim, consultant orthodontist. In this video, we will fabricate the Adams clasp. Let's start with the components of removable orthodontic appliance. According to Arab, we have active component, retentive component, anchorage, and base plate. Adams clasp is considered as a retentive component. It is the most widely used clasp in removable orthodontic appliance. It's designed to engage the mesobuccal and distobuccal undercut. Mainly, it's made of 0.7 millimeter stainless steel wire for the posterior teeth. The components of the Adams clasp are arrowheads, bridge, retentive arm, and retentive tag. Let's start step-by-step fabrication of the Adams clasp. We will need 0.7 millimeter stainless steel wire, Adams plier, permanent marker, and a cutter. Don't forget to wear your goggles. Begin by creating undercuts on the buccal surfaces near the mesial and distal aspects of the first molar, which will provide secure retention, stability, and optimal fit, making the appliance comfortable for the patient to wear. Straightening the wire, hold the wire between the two peaks of the plier. With your non-dominant hand, pull the wires against the curve multiple times until it is straightening from both sides of the wire. You can check the wire on flat surface before you start. We will put a mark on the tip of the mesobuccal and the tip of the distobuccal cusp to show the width of the bridge. Also, we will divide the tooth into thirds, which will represent the height of the bridge. Put the wire over the tooth, mark on the tip of the mesobuccal and distobuccal cusp of the first molar. Use the Adams plier to bend the mark. This will represent the width of the bridge. Then mark the height of the bridge, which will be half to two-thirds of the anatomical crown, starting from the gingival margin. Then do your bend, as you can see here. So this is the bridge of the Adams clasp with a proper height and width. We'll do the arrowheads. Put the wire on the tip of the Adams plier. Move it as you can see in the video and then upward. The arrowhead should be 45 degrees to the bridge, and this will allow it to follow the curvature of the molar to be well adapted to the tooth. This is 45 degrees. As you can see, the arrowheads are engaged in the mesobuccal and distobuccal undercuts of the first molar. After forming the arrowheads, bend the wire at a 90-degree angle toward the occlusal surface. The height of the arrowhead should be half of the bridge height. Mark the position of the second bend on the beginning of the distal marginal ridge of the first molar between 6 and 7. As you can see here, the arrowhead should be seated on the undercut. Then we will bend the wire over the tooth. We'll mark our third bend at the end of the marginal ridge between 6 and 7. Continue bending the wire to extend it into the palate, and this will form the retention arm. And this is the retentive tag. It should be right angle to the retention arm. Repeat the steps for the mesial side. Check the fit of the clasp on the model, ensuring that the arrowheads are engaged on the undercuts. The bridge should be 45 degrees to the crown. There is also uniform relief under the retentive arm to be incorporated into the acrylic portion of the removable appliance. This is the end of the Adams Clasp fabrication. Thank you.